Breaking news. Will SUI hit $5 a cycle? I don't know, but let's go deep into the blockchain. Tonight, we're going to be discussing SUI ecosystem and the blockchain. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today we're going deep into the most promising yet controversial project in the crypto space right now, the SUI blockchain. We're going to talk about what SUI is, why it's the price action we've seen, and most importantly, can SUI hit $5? And what would need to happen to get us there? Stick around because I've done the research, I've got the data, and I'm giving it to you real straight. SUI is the next generation layer 1 blockchain built by Miston Labs, a team of composed former Meta engineers who worked on Diem and Novi. Their mission to build a high-performance, horizontal, scalable blockchain that supports low latency, high throughput applications. What sets SUI apart is its object-centric model. Unlike Ethereum and other account-based blockchains, SUI structures assets as programmable objects that can be updated independently and in parallel. This allows for massive throughput and lightning-fast transaction speeds. It uses the Move programming language, which was initially developed for Facebook's Diem project, but now powers SUI and Aptos. Now, why does that matter? It means SUI is capable of handling complex on-chain applications and internet scale from gaming to DeFi to social apps and doing it without congestion or high fees. Let's talk more about the tech and what's actually being built on SUI. SUI's architect separates simple and complex transactions. Simple ones can be executed in parallel with consensus, making them ultra fast. They've built their consensus algorithm, Norwell and Bullshark, which ensure both speed and security. And they use DAG, Directed Acyclic Graph, for data availability, which is incredibly innovative for scaling. So what's happening in the ecosystem? We're seeing the rise of SUI native projects like SUISwap wallet, a user-focused wallet with an NFT and DeFi integrations, DeepBook, an on-chain order book protocol funded by the foundation. On top of that, they've launched a developer grant program, and over 600 projects have reportedly been building in the SUI ecosystem. The metrics are growing. Daily active addresses climbing, TVL increasing, wallets expanding, dev activity, one of the most top 10 active on GitHub. Let's bring you to the tokenomics because that's critical when we talk about price potential. SUI has a total supply of 10 billion tokens. Circulating supply is currently over 1.5 billion. That's key. Only about 15% of the total supply is circulating. This means inflation is coming, but they've structured the unlock schedule to gradually release tokens over several years. Plus, the team and investors' allocations are vested. Now, as of the recording, SUI is trading about $1.50 to $1.70, depending on the market volatility. It's already had some strong moves since its launch, including a rally up to over $2 earlier this year. But $5, that's a different level. Let's break that down. Can SUI hit $5? All right, here's the big question. Can SUI hit $5? Let's crush the numbers. If SUI were to hit $5 with the current circulating supply, its market cap would be around 7.5 to 8 billion. That would put it above chains like Algorand, Elrond, but still below Avalanche and Polkadot. It's not a stretch, especially in a bull market. But if more of the supply is unlocked and we're looking at it, say 4 billion tokens are in circulation, the $5 price would explode about $20 billion market cap. Can we reach that? Who knows? The market's looking good. Bitcoin's holding strong. I do see the price action going up relatively soon, so we'll see what happens. But I love buying it around this price. I wish it would actually go a little bit cheaper so I can get a nice fat bag again, but I'm big into the SUI ecosystem, and that's why we're going deep into it right now. So the price, that's pretty high, but not unreachable. Remember, Solana hit 70 billion market cap in 2021, Ethereum over 500 billion, so it's possible. Here's what needs to happen. Strong user adoption of apps on SUI, sustained developer activity, institutional interest in exchange listings expanding globally, narrative momentum, being labeled a Solana killer or Ethereum 3.0. If all that aligns, $5 is just possible. It could even be conservative in a full-blown market. Now, I'm not here to hype SUI blindly. There are risks that you need to know them. Token unlocks, we talked about inflation, early investor could dump, which puts downward pressure on the price. Ecosystem, that could be, while it's growing, it's still early. If apps don't gain traction, users may leave. Competition, Aptos is using similar tech. Solana is still dominant. Ethereum layer 2s are gaining fast. Regulatory uncertainty, especially in the US. So it's not all sunshine, but that's why you do your research. So to wrap this up, SUI is one of the most technically ambitious chains we've seen since Solana. It's got the team, the tech, and now it's starting to build the traction. If you're in for the long game, dollar cost averaging into SUI under $2 could prove to be an incredible move. If they execute and the crypto market cooperates, my personal prediction, SUI hits around $3.50 to $4 in the cycle easily. And the $5 is very possible with a breakout narrative and increased demand. But always do your research, manage risk, and never invest what you can't afford to lose. If you got value from the video, like and subscribe. Drop your thoughts below. Do you think SUI hit $5 or is it all hype? Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.